Hello and welcome to the Stronghold Digital Mining Daily Update. Today is Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. I'm literally taking a look at the dashboard on a computer that I've got right next to me here, and it's showing that at Scrubgrass, right, our PJM Penelec zone in the grid prices are at $15.39 right now, and right now being about 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Over where Panther Creek is located, that's our other power plant here in the state of Pennsylvania. PJM Penelec, or rather PJM PPL prices are at $14.83. So both PJM Penelec and PJM PPL are beneath our variable cost to produce electricity, which we believe to be around $30 a megawatt. So presumably, right now, we are probably importing electricity from the PJM grid, with the caveat and nuance being that we have to somehow net out. I have to do some research as to what exactly that entails. Somehow we can't really pull more electricity from the grid than we can put, we can't pull more electricity out from the grid than what we put into it. There are some little nuances there that I need to better educate myself regarding. It wasn't that long ago I had no conception whatsoever about energy grids, energy prices, certainly not to this degree. And so this has been a bit of a learning curve, not only for me, but I suspect for all of us, right? So a little bit more research is required, but in our most recent investor presentation, it did specifically say that we'd likely curtail the power plants if PJM grid prices were lower than our variable cost of power. So if our variable cost of power is $30 a megawatt and PJM Scrubgrass, or rather PJM Penelec, is about $15.39, and PJM PPL is around $14.83, at least as of the time that this is being created, there's a very persuasive argument to be made that we fit into the parameters as laid forth in that particular slide in our slide deck of the investor presentation. So we're probably curtailing the power plants and importing power. Bitcoin is looking pretty good, over $28,000 per coin. Our Bitcoin priced in dollars per megawatt hour, at least as of right now, is about $88.44. That's phenomenal. So we have just an excellent margin to work with right now, regardless of whether or not we're importing inexpensive electricity from the PJM grid, or we're simply choosing for whatever reason to use the electricity that we create ourselves, which we're guiding towards a net cost of power, or at least Stronghold Digital Mining is guiding towards a net cost of power of between $45 and $50 a megawatt hour. 50 as compared to 88, or alternatively, say roughly $15 as compared to $88. The margin opportunity is spectacular. So things are looking good right now. There's really, I think, a lot to look forward to as we begin Q2 2023. I'm going to be monitoring this quarter very carefully because I do think there's a tremendous opportunity to import electricity from the grid that's going to be at like ridiculously low prices. And that's going to just give us an opportunity to really make a lot of useful revenue. Okay, it's a Sunday. Financial markets aren't open. Tomorrow, stock market will be open. So we'll see how our stock performs. I did notice that on Friday, we were down a bit, maybe 4 or 5%, yet many of our peers were up 8, 9, 10%. So it's a little bit frustrating to see that. It didn't slip past me. I did notice that. In any event, tomorrow's a new day. Let's stay positive, be great, and I'll see you then.